everybody. Hey everybody. Josiah's gonna pop in here to say hi as I'm trying to set my phone up. Hey! What was that? So silly. Alright, go. You can go outside or you can go watch a movie. And say hi to everybody. Hi. Okay, go shut the door. Why are you talking like that? Shut the door. He's so silly. Alright, so I'm trying to set this phone. Hold on, let me get rid of him really quickly. No. Okay. Oh my goodness. Do you hear him at the door? Okay. So yesterday, oh my goodness, hold on. This is a reality right here. Okay, this is real life, people. Okay. Whew. So, yeah, that was insane. So yesterday, I did a video kind of talking about, you know, like my emotion and my feelings on being an all-boy mom. And I wrote a blog about it. If you didn't go check it out, I highly encourage you to check it out. It was just really honest. It was really, really honest. And even, you know, Michael was like, that was kind of sad. I didn't realize that that was happening. And I sent it to one of my girlfriends and she was like, wow, I didn't realize that you really wanted that badly. But what actually happened in return was I got this huge response from people who were like, I understand what you're saying. I understand how you feel. I feel the same way. And so it's... Where is it? I don't know either, but I don't have it. Just sort of this community of moms. We all have things that we struggle with. We all have things that we want that we don't have, or whatever. Like, it's just what it is. But ultimately, we are so blessed to even be parents. There are so many people that struggle to even get to that point where they are a parent. And so by no means at all am I complaining about being a boy mom. I actually love it. I love being a boy mom. You know, like I said in my blog that I can't, as much as I want to have a daughter, I cannot imagine my life if I had 3 daughters instead of 3 sons. I couldn't do that. I think our life would be so different. It would be so much more dramatic, and just different in how we raise our kids. So today I thought I would come on and I would tell you, because I don't want people to think I don't want my kids. I love my kids. They're awesome. I love having boys. But I thought that I would come in and tell you the top 10 reasons why it's amazing to be a boy mom. And I would love to hear from girl moms. Like, I know that there's things about being a girl mom that are way better than being a boy mom, right? So it's just really fun, I think, to share. And I love the response that I got yesterday, both in the blog and through private messaging and under the video. It was so much fun to just connect with these people and to hear stories and such positivity from people. And that was really, really fun to hear about and just kind of fun to talk about. So, okay. They're in no particular order, these top 10 things, but I'm just going to run through them. So the first reason that it is the best thing to be an all-boy mom is because your kids can be filthy dirty and nobody even cares. Nobody judges you. If your kids haven't showered in days, you could be like, oh, that's the boy for you. Like, you don't have to track your kids' showers. They can go out dirty, they can go out stained, they can go out with food all over their face, their hair messy, and maybe they haven't brushed their teeth all day and it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and nobody cares. Nobody even thinks twice about it because they're boys. So definitely a bonus to having boys. They can be as dirty as they want to be and nobody cares. In fact, people praise you. They praise you for having dirty boys because that means that they're outside playing. It means they're being rambunctious. They're being boys, right? So that's definitely a plus. The second reason that it rocks to have all boys is we have had some pretty bad haircuts on our boys. I look back at pictures and I'm like, ooh, that was not as cute as I thought it was. And so when your boys get a bad haircut, shave it off. Shave it off and start all over again. Unless you're Britney Spears circa whatever year that was, that's not going to be acceptable on girls. So just shave it right off if the boys get a bad haircut. Sometimes the bad haircut they got was from their father, who did shave it all off without asking. Luckily, they've never been bald, but they have had some terrible haircuts. In fact, not the last time, but the time before that I took them to get their haircut, the barber said, please don't ever let your husband touch their heads again. The third, I'm looking at my little list down here. The third reason that it's awesome to be a boy mom is because it's completely kosher to walk around burping and farting. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you burp and fart. Let it out. In fact, the bigger the better. The louder the better. The stinkier the better. Nobody cares. You don't have to watch your etiquette in the house. Nobody cares. In fact, you're a better mom for it. You can rip it better than they can. You're an amazing mom. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. And a little secret, Carolyn, you don't care. I'm the loudest burper in our house. I can talk sentences. It's pretty impressive. My kids love it. They think it's hilarious. My mom and Michael drives them nuts. The kids, they think it's the best thing ever. They talk about it. They talk about what a great burper I am. That's what's awesome about having boys. They don't care. They don't care. Make it as loud and as stinky or whatever it is you want it to be. Makes it even better. It's like bonus points. What am I on? 1, 2, 3. Number 4. Fourth reason that it's awesome to have all boys. There's no PMS in this house other than my own. I don't have to compete with anybody else on PMS. I don't have to deal with anyone else's attitude from PMS. It's all mine. I own it 100%. It's mine. When I want to say it's my time of the month, whether it is or it isn't, no one's going to argue. No one's going to be like, no, your time was last week. If I say it's my time of the month and I'm allowed to be cranky and eat chocolate, then it's my time of the month and I'm allowed to be cranky and eat chocolate and no one's going to say anything about it. Now there are certain, look, we don't do that at dinner. That there are certain areas and times that it's okay and not okay, but yeah. Josiah is still calling me. So I don't have to compete my PMS with anybody else. I own all the PMS in this house. I am the queen of this house. I don't have to share that title with anybody else. It's all mine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5, I have saved a ton of money on clothes. A ton of money on clothes. Josiah wears the clothes that Christian wore. Jacob wears the clothes that Christian wore. And Christian wears the clothes that all of his friends wear that pass clothes down. We have, I should take a picture of it. It's actually embarrassing, the amount of boxes, these huge Rubbermaid bins of clothes. I don't have to buy new clothes. Now, everybody gets some new things every season because my mom does that. We don't really do that. But we just pass down. And in fact, Josiah at age 5 will be like, can you go to the closet and get the bucket and get me some new clothes? So they know where to go shopping in the garage, in a bucket, find your number. You wear a size 6? Oh, go look for the 6 on the bucket. That's your bucket. You wear a 10? Find the 10. That's your bucket. It's awesome. It also helps with moving because we get paid for weight. It's a lot of clothes, and they're put all those clothes together, that's quite a bit of weight. So that's a double bonus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6. And this is probably my most favorite part of having all boys. When I say that I'm going to get a mani, a pedi, I'm going to get my hair done, I'm going out for girl time, they don't want to come. They don't want to come. It's girl time. I get to do all of those things by myself. I don't have to share that with anybody. I can go. I don't have to talk to anybody. It's girl time. They are not invited. Even if they want to come, they are not invited. And I don't have to feel bad about it. I don't have to feel like I'm leaving my daughter at home while I go get my nails done and, oh, she's going to be bummed because she wants to get her nails done. It's girl time. Give me the glass of wine at the nail salon. Give me a mani-pedi in a chair where no one's talking to me. Look. What's that, bud? Bye. Nope. Bye. Bye. Shut the door. Because I said no. Bye. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 7. Oh, this dog. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. All the way down. Down. Number 7. My girl's a dog. Or my dog is a girl. Let's see how annoying she is. Number 7 reason why it's awesome to be a boy mom is because it's okay to get physical. It's fun to get physical. I can throw them around. I can walk by and like whoosh, right in the face. They don't care. They don't get mad. I slap butts all day long. Like hard. I'm not talking like a little tap. I'm talking like we're trying to leave handprints on each other. Don't call DSS. It's not abuse. It's a game. It's fun. They love it. I can pick Josiah up and throw him across the room onto the couch, and he thinks it's the greatest thing ever. I can tackle my kids. That's what's super fun. And what's really fun is when they want to challenge me, because now they're getting a little bit bigger. And I have been known to tie one hand behind my back and still take them down. Or they'll have me get on my knees and not like be able to use my legs at all. And with one arm behind my back, and I can still take them down. It's cool to get physical. It's totally awesome to walk by and punch your kid in the stomach when you have all boys. I don't literally mean punch them in the stomach. Let's not be dramatic, people. But walk by, and it's fun. It's fun to just tackle them. See them standing there, totally not expecting it, and just come up behind them and tackle them. They love that stuff. They totally get into it. If I had a little girl, I feel like she would just cry about it. You can't just walk up and tackle a little girl. She doesn't like that. They love when you give them a funny comeback. Yes, they do. This is very, very true. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is one that certainly applies in my house at all moments. Mismatched clothes. Nobody cares. Kind of goes along with the whole like being dirty thing where nobody judges you if you walk out of the house with dirty kids. Nobody bats an eye twice if you're walking out with 3 boys that completely don't match. Lay down. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that your boys don't match. It's funny. They're like, oh my gosh, look at that kid's style. Nobody's going to be like, did she seriously dress them in that? No, I didn't dress them. They dressed themselves. They want to wear orange on red, then that's their style. Ever. His clothes were always mismatched. He never matched. And everybody laughed. They thought it was the funniest, best thing ever. That was just Jacob's style that he didn't match. And it was totally acceptable. So while I would love to buy the dresses and the frilly things and be able to dress up in these super cute outfits, it's also really reassuring to know that I can tell them to get dressed, and whether they come down with their underwear on the outside of their pants, or we have, oh lordy, I could post some pictures of some really interesting costumes that we sneakers, because he thought I was kidding when I told him that we were leaving, whether he was dressed or not, and he thought he was going to be funny. So yeah, he got in the car in his underwear and his sneakers, and we drove to Dunkin' Donuts to get them breakfast. I don't care. I'm not playing. But it's acceptable because they're boys. Nobody batted an eye. They think it's hilarious. So, what's next? Number 9 and number 10. Number 9, real talk. I can just give it to them straight. I don't have to sugarcoat kids. I can be 100% real with them. Tell them like it is. You know what? If you're not being nice, I can tell you you're not being nice. If I don't want you to have that, I'm going to tell you I don't want you to have that. I don't have to sugarcoat it. I don't have to worry about your feelings as much because they're not as sensitive. And I'm not saying you have to be a total jerk to your kid if you have boys, but there's definitely a difference in the sensitivity level and how you can present information. I'm not going to play this game of like whether you want the pink bowl. We don't own a pink bowl. Whether you want the green bowl or the blue bowl. If you want to eat, you're going to pick the bowl that I give you, and that's it. There's going to be no back and forth about it. You want to have drama about it? Okay, then you won't eat, right? Like, it's just very straightforward with boys. It is what it is. Yes, my kids are pretty sensitive. They get their feelings hurt easy, but they have learned, especially living with Michael and I, that there's a certain level of like what we say, it goes, and that's it, and there's no way around it. We don't necessarily have the manipulation that girls have, so that's really nice. Give it to them straight. Tell them like it is. And the number 1 reason, although I'm doing it 10th, the number 1 reason that I really, really genuinely love being a boy mom is they are so protective over my heart. They care more about how I'm feeling, what I need, how I'm affected by their actions or other people's actions. I don't even have to say anything. It's just they can feel it, they can see it, they know, and they genuinely care. And that is the number 1 thing I love about having my boys. They genuinely want to protect my heart, no matter what the cost is, no matter what they have to do. If they feel, sorry, my arm is like going nuts, my dog is playing with my hand. If they feel like they have done something that has upset me, they will just bend over backwards to make it better. prime example, like one day I came in the kitchen and I had just cleaned up and it was just a mess. It was like right after lunch and it was disastrous. And I walked in and I just went, and they said, "What's wrong? What's wrong, Mommy?" And I was like, I'm feeling pretty frustrated right now because I just cleaned the kitchen, went in the back. I think I took a shower or something. I was like, I come out and every countertop is full of crap. And I was like, I just don't like feeling like I'm your servant. Like you feel like I'm just here to clean up after you all the time. And I was like, I just need a minute. That's exactly what I said, how I said it. I turned around, I came in the room. I think I put on Real Housewives of Atlanta and watched it for like 20, 30 minutes just to decompress so I didn't kill anybody. And when I came back out to the kitchen, it was spotless. I mean, spotless. And they were sitting down doing homework. Like, they were so quiet. They never said, hey, we this is what we did and this is why we did it. They just did it without being told. And that's my number one thing that I love about my boys, is they are super protective of my heart. And I don't really have to worry about somebody hurting me because they definitely step in and will handle business when that happens. And they do whatever they have to do to make it better. They genuinely love their mom, and I love that about them. So as much as I want a daughter, those are my top 10 reasons that I love having boys.